from the ever-present Benjamin, who's the kind of captain of this Bezoar squad. But he's finally back with his regular teammate Mayotis, and Scrim, who has played with him in 3v3s before as well.
Yeah, and Bezoar could continue their run of being unbeaten in both for 2 weeks now. They're going through the upper bracket in both tournaments. And we'll see if they can continue that and win their second. Is it their second overall winter cup?
I'll have to double check that one. If I remember right, was it Quick Math that won the first one? It was indeed, yeah, it was Quick Math that won the first one, Raindrop who won the second one, and I think Bezoar were our last winners, and they're looking to be the first team to win the Winter Cup twice.
Back to back.
But like as I said, it's mostly a different squad. I mean, Benjamin lined up last week with Dexo and I'll struggle to remember the name of the other guy that was in the squad, Nifty or something along those lines. Yeah, this is a best of 5 with Bezoar already starting at 1-0. And this will decide our winner for the last of the 3v3 Winter Cups. Like I said before, we're going to be moving on into Diamond Standard 3v3 Season 1 in about 3 weeks' time, where the format's going to be a little bit different and teams will be scoring points every week, and then, like I said, the top 8 will be invited to a grand final.
So it's similar to the 1v1?
So, yeah, incredibly similar. I think that the points are going to work just about the same. It's slightly different because it's a double elimination weekly rather than single. Yeah. But yeah, it'll be mostly the same. The points are distributed slightly different, but the idea is the same. It's very much like ESL runs Go for Rocket League. It's very similar to that. You score points. I think quite similar to Gfinity as well. I know they do a G point type of thing, and like the teams with the most G points then get invited to a final. Yeah, it's very similar to a lot of esports tournaments that are out there, and it allows teams to come in and out and play when they choose, you know, rather than having to play every, like, qualifying and playing every week like is asked of the teams in like Diamond Doubles, our main event. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. But that will be coming in 3 weeks' time. Right now, we need to decide our winner for Winter Cup number 4. These guys will be taking away 3 £5 Steam codes. I think we're all PC now, right? We don't have any PS4 players left.
No.
So yeah, it will be Steam codes. Unfortunately, I think I'm yet to give out a PlayStation prize, which is kind of bumming me out a little bit. But we'll get there one day. In fact, no, that's a lie. My team won PlayStation prize in Diamond Doubles 2v2. So yeah. But yeah, it's. I mean, Rocket League is a scene that's obviously massively dominated by PC players, so it's expected.
Well, yeah, at the moment this game is very back and forth, as they are very equal, and Mayotis almost getting a chance, but Seaman
yeah, did well. As I say, parking the bus on the goal line there and stopping it from going in. And yeah, 2 minutes gone. The team's still feeling each other out. Nicely flicked on by Ragis. Oh, Mayotis almost getting in on the shot there. Again. Nicely saved by Kuka.
But yeah, neither team being able to find an opening at the moment. They're just trying to find a chink in the armour.
And they all seem to be kind of being a bit wary with their plays, taking their time a little bit.
Yeah.
Not really over-committing to anything. Kuka had a good boost steal there in the blue zone. It could leave Bezoar a little bit short on pushing this one out, and it does seem that way. No one seems to be pushing it. Scrim's going to try and attempting to flick that one in center, just couldn't get quite onto it. Mayotis doing a couple of flips in the mid there.
I think Ragis could have tried to commit to a demo on Scrim, which would have left the net completely open, but he decided not to, probably because he didn't have enough boost to go supersonic. now
Scrim,
Seaman
long shot,
clearing
it's
it
going to go
straight
over.
out to Scrim. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous from Seaman as no one from his team was in the middle to challenge it, but it works out in the end as they didn't actually concede.
Oh, nicely popped up by Meotis. Scrim nearly there to squeeze it in. And Bezoar just firing on the attack here.
Yeah. As soon as the ball bounces off the wall, there's always someone there.
I mean, they seem to be incredibly good at positioning themselves for aerial hits, and they're incredibly accurate in the air as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and that one bounces in off the crossbar and out by Meotis.
Yeah, IQDrops are just stuck in their own half at the moment. They can't get it out at all.
I wonder if there was a little bit of a boost start going on there.
Never mind, yeah. And as soon as Ragis finally does get it out, he doesn't have enough boost to even carry it.
IQDrops might have an opportunity here, passed in nicely by Kuka, but every single Bezoar player back on the line to defend it. Nicely cleared by Benjamin.
Yeah, both teams playing very well defensively. Everyone's there to try and, well, they're either blocking shots or just clearing it before the opportunity even happens.
I mean, you saw just there, I mean, IQDrops finally get an opportunity, and there's two Bezoar players in goal going for the save. I mean, they're doing well to block them at midfield, but like every time they get an opportunity, they're doing even better to defend it. Bezoar, I mean, and we're going to go to overtime in game 1. Still 0-0, unless Scrim can do anything here.
Yeah, this just shows how even this game is at the moment. 0-0 and an overtime. It just shows how balanced the teams are at the moment.
Yeah, very close game. As we said, like all these guys, they're all ranked in the same rank. Like these guys would match up against each other in ranked if they queued up at the same time, you know, like that. These guys are incredibly close, so it's not going to be much that's going to split them up. We're kind of just waiting for someone to make a mistake and someone to leave the goal open, like nearly happened there, but Benjamin in position to push it out. Kuka pops that one up.
It'll all come down to that one mistake that someone will make, either that one the double commit or even a triple commit. But if you commit one player too many,
Scrim now playing this one centre. Benjamin's up in the air to try and get it down, just misses it.
Yeah, didn't have enough boost to correct himself to get towards the ball.
Meotis blocking this one at the halfway line and keeps it alive in the orange end. Scrim to play centre. It's not going to fall to anyone before Seaman. This could be a chance for Meotis to shoot. It's just above the goal. And again, Bezoar just keeping it alive in the orange zone.
It's good bump from Kuka to stop the offense, and that would be a mistake. But
Seaman almost managing to get in the way of that. Meotis is going to play this one on. Scrim might be able to get on the end of this. He does, but Seaman with a good save.
As soon as anyone gets any breathing room within any proximity.
Oh, and Scrim does well to flip this one over. Ragis is trying to get in the way of it, but it'll fall to the corner, and Bezoar will take the game. Scrim did so well there. This little touch that just pushed it up onto the wall. Ragis tried to throw himself. I think he was expecting a quicker shot.
Yeah. He had too much forward momentum trying to get back towards his net, and when he tried to backflip it, he carried on going forwards because he'd been moving so fast to try and get back desperately to stop the ball from going in, that even after he backflipped, he carried on going forwards, so he couldn't stop the 50-50 from going his way.
An unfortunate moment on defence there for himself that will allow Bezoar to take the game, and that will put Bezoar at 2-0 in this best of 5. They only need one more. They are on championship point, as you may call it. And IQDrops now, they need the full reverse sweep now. They need to win 3 games in a row to be able to take this win. Like I said, Bezoar just needing to win this game to be crowned 2-time Winter Cup winners. Nicely popped on by Scrim. It will hit the backboard. No one there to convert it, and it's pushed out by Ragis.
Yeah,
oh, Meotis missing out on that.
We've still not seen a goal in open play that wasn't in overtime. So it was only 1-0, which just shows even
Just shows how close it is. That the entire game won, no goal scored in the regular 5 minutes. And that one's going to be played down by Benjamin. And Bezoar will start this game off a bit quicker than the last one in 34 seconds. And he played that up nicely to himself off the backboard and then positioned well to shoot it down underneath the keeper.
Yeah, I think it was Ragas that tried to read it off the backboard, but it bounced off too quickly, because by the time he tried to read the bounce off the backboard, Benjamin was already there to put it underneath him.
Mayo is doing well to keep control of it there. And Scrim's up in the air to try and throw this one down. It's blocked in the air by Ragas. Mayotis and Seaman 50-50 sends it mid. Benjamin to send it on target. Kuka in the air ready for it. Benjamin just following that one nicely in the air with his boost to try and block him.
Kuka was tried to get the flick, but the ball wasn't on top of his car enough.
Mayotis taking that on the bounce.
Yeah, he saw that Seaman was coming in to try and block his clear, so he just hit it to where Seaman wasn't.
Oh, Mayotis tried to play it underneath the keeper there, but wasn't able to get there in time. Ragas might be able to have a chance here, but blocked on the wall very quickly by Scrim.
It was an unintentional touch, I'm guessing, from the
Oh, and Ragas with a good shot in off the post. Nicely set up by Kuka, getting in front of Benjamin to take this one away from him. And Ragas following that one in.
Yeah, it's good pressure from Kuka. Pressured the last man and gave the opportunity to Ragas to score an open net.
And I think that's the kind of thing that Bezoar have been doing against the teams they've been up against today. They're just closing them down so quickly and taking advantage of the position that they're putting themselves in.
Yeah, the
Scrim plays out to Mayotis, can't push it in on target. This could be an open goal opportunity for Ragas here, but Benjamin is there in position.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate for Ragas. He had to wait for the ball to come to him.
Yeah, because he was already in front of it. He was trying to match his momentum, but Benjamin managed to swing round behind him quick enough to defend it. And Benjamin with an open goal opportunity for himself now. He's not going to be able to reach it though. Popped out by Seaman, but Scrim keeping this alive in the orange zone, and that one's missed. It's Ragas to defend this now. He does well to follow out Mayotis. Missed out on blocking the clear.
And Kuka once
Scrim taken out of the game by Ragas.
And Kuka once again quick off the blocks to meet the Bezoar players in the middle of the pitch, which is something that really needs to be. It's
a miss by Mayotis there. I don't know, is he having some ping issues here? Because that's a couple of misses from Mayotis in quick succession.
Not that it seems like it at the moment.
Scrim, I thought he was going to try to redirect that one centre there, but he gets blocked down by the orange defence.
Now Kuka could try and send something, or I was going to say he might have decided to leave it to Ragas, but as soon as
Ragas just gets taken out of the game.
Yeah.
Scrim and Mayotis joining up to clear that one to the side there.
Well, Ragas has been given some time, gets it over.
Kuka's there in position, can't quite reach it.
No. It's a good clear.
And there's no one back in the orange zone here. Ragas is racing back to get behind this. Played in nicely, and Mayotis can't finish it off. Just wide of the post. Scrim will try and keep it alive. Kuka doing well to push this one out to the side. Almost a great opportunity for Bezoar to score there. Well defended by IQDrops. Seaman misses out on that block there. Benjamin does well to block it. It's going to bounce back down. Well defended by Kuka.
The original, Ragas did well to stop the original bounce off the backboard, to stop any Bezoar players from getting an easy shot, and then Kuka did well to get to the second ball. And now Seaman trying to center it, but didn't have enough boost to get enough power on the pinch. And once again,
Scrim pops that one out dangerously, but Mayotis ready to clear it from defence. Popped up by Scrim. Benjamin just misses out on playing it forward again, and that's left Ragas with an open goal opportunity, but it's off the bar. Kuka, Seaman just missing out on that. It's off the crossbar, off the post. And unfortunate there for IQDrops, just missing out on scoring. I'm going to move into the last 10 seconds here, tied up.
Ridiculous.
This one's going to go all the way out to Scrim. He might be able to push it on. He doesn't. It's still bouncing in a dangerous area. No one's going to be able to get onto it. We will have overtime again in game 2.
Once again, it's an overtime. And that was incredibly unlucky.
We can't ask for more in these final matches than to have like full overtime games. All we need now is IQDrops to win this game. Yes, and then take it to another one. IQDrops will take it, and they will get themselves a point in this series. I was just going to say, all we need now is for IQDrops to start getting the reverse sweep, and we can get an overtime in every single game in this series, which would be great for a final. And the match score will now sit at Bezoar with 2 and IQDrops with 1. Bezoar still on championship point, 1 game away from taking the tournament win. IQDrops still need 2 games to take this win, and all the players are ready to move on to the next match. And if you look at the stats, you can see how close they are. The only thing that really separates these 2 teams is that 1 goal. And we'll move on to game number 3.
Must be so nerve-wracking for IQDrops there when the ball bounced off the crossbar on the post, and then it ended up getting smacked into their own end. Just thinking, I
really thought Bezoar were going to take it there, but IQDrops just missing out on that opportunity. It's just so close. Unfortunate for them. I think there was one shot that was just wide of the post beforehand, and then the other one came in off the post and off the crossbar and back out. So unfortunate.
But luckily they were able to get a goal at a different time, and now they're here going for the reverse sweep.
And they're 1 game into that. Two more game wins, and they can stop Bezoar from being 2-time champions, and we can have another unique winner for Winter Cup for a 4th week in a row, which would be great. And Ragus with a long shot and an open goal off the wall. I have to see what happened in position there. Mayotis just not yet.
Power on that.
It was like a volley off the ceiling almost, like just to get that power. And it's IQDrops that will draw first blood, as they say in game number 3.
IQDrops will be looking to.
And Scrim just mispositioned there. Almost let Kuka take advantage of that one.
Yeah, IQDrops will want to assert the dominance at the moment. Just show that they're in charge of the game.
Yeah, they need to take the momentum that they have. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Benjamin does really well to play this one down, and there's not that much that can be done. I think it was Kuka that was left in position there that bounced off the roof. There's not much he can do about this when the ball comes onto him that quickly.
Yeah, he'd just gone over the post as well, so it wasn't
slightly off balance, not quick enough to position for it. And Benjamin will get Bezoar back into this and tie up the game. Ragus pops that one up. Saman's going to try and meet this. Doesn't quite get there. Ragus was also up in the air to try and reach it. I don't think he had any boost to push onto it. He was hoping that Saman was going to reach it.
From Scrim.
Blocked well by Kuka. And Scrim takes Kuka out of the game. Ragus is going to try and follow this for the double touch. He almost reaches it. Scrim does well to clear it off the crossbar. Well, definitely looks like IQDrops are coming into this game with a lot more confidence.
Yeah, and Kuka's been doing well, just shutting down the Bezoar players at the midfield, which is usually what we see Bezoar doing. Just coming out as soon as the opposition tries to clear the ball, just meet them at the midfield and prevent them doing so. Kuka's been really good at doing that for IQDrops in this series.
I think Bezoar's strong point against this team is, I think every time they've had something decent link up in the air, it's really hard to stop them. And like, perhaps they need to just be trying to set each other up in the air a bit more often. That's a really nice play down by Ragus. Scrim in position for it. Kuka just not quite fast enough to reach the end of it. And Ragus just is a one-man team up at the top here, keeping Bezoar pinned back.
Yeah. Just trying to create opportunities out of nothing. That's a good demo.
Oh, and it's just wide from Saman. Benjamin pumped out, not able to Oh, he does manage well to correct himself and keep his play going. Flicks that one nicely center. Scrim can't get it in.
Now Bezoar trying to put pressure onto IQDrops just to try and seal the game off. Just seal the series and come away as champions. But IQDrops will have something to say about that.
Definitely. It doesn't seem like IQDrops is a team that's given up just yet, but Scrim does well. Patient on the bounce around the goal and sends that one into the far side. It took a nice bounce off the corner for him. And Seaman just missing out on trying to get underneath that to clear it.
Yeah, Kuka had one of those moments where you try to jump when you're on the edge of a wall, just where the ramp starts to go up. You jump off one ramp and you go onto the second ramp. I'm not really sure how to... Like, the sound that you jumped plays, but you've not actually...
Yeah, it doesn't actually allow you to jump because of the angle of where you are. And this could be an opportunity for Seaman. Squeezes it into the bottom left corner. Benjamin just turned around there, couldn't get round to make a save on this. Well played in by Ragis. Mayotis, unfortunate, tried to meet it on the wall. And we're tied up again with 1:35 left to go. Bezoar still on championship point. IQDrops still needing 2 more games to take the win today. Popped up in the air by Mayotis. Might not be very safe for Bezoar.
Ooh, that was
but he is there to clear it up.
Good drop down.
Seaman bumping Mayotis out of the game. Ragis bumping Kuka into the ball. Almost worked out for them.
Now Mayotis trying to meet Kuka in the air, and he does. Which was pretty good decision from him because he was last back, so he had to try and stop a shot on goal. And now Kuka Mayotis once again, and that's fallen well for
Scrim. Nicely played forward. Mayotis is going to try and drop it down. Nearly does really well. Cleared out by Kuka.
Did well rotating his car, just hitting it with the soft part of his car.
Yeah, he just tried to land it on his wheels just to get that soft touch to not allow it to be pushed in the wrong direction. Try to just drop it down.
Yeah,
30 seconds left to go.
Possible.
We could have a third overtime, which is exactly what I asked for. And if IQDrops take this game, and it doesn't look like they will, Mayotis clearing it over the orange defence and putting Bezoar in the lead with only 12 seconds to go.
Yeah, and that could be it for the game, the series.
I mean, 12 seconds, it's enough time to get a quick goal, but they really need to think about what they're doing here.
I mean, it could have worked if Kuka hadn't pushed so aggressively straight off the kickoff. But now they have 5 seconds, they need to keep this up in the air.
And this is about to drop to the ground. Like Benjamin plays that one forward. He will keep it up in the air for now. And as it hits the ground, Bezoar will take their winning game, and they will take this series 3-1 in this best of 5. They took their first game from being the upper bracket winner, and 2 more wins in this match will seal the win for them. Bezoar will be our 2-time Winter Cup champions, and they will take the massive grand prize of £15 in the form of 3 £5 Steam codes for Scrim, Mayotis and Benjamin to enjoy. But well played to IQDrops, almost getting themselves into a position to pull the reverse sweep back.
Yeah, and I think well done to IQDrops for going the whole way through
an incredibly yeah, you're right, an incredibly good lower bracket run from IQDrops. They dropped down in round 1 and made it all the way through every loser's round, right up and to pull themselves back into the upper bracket for the final. And a great run for IQDrops, but Bezoar again making their run right through the upper bracket. I don't think they came from the lower bracket last week when they won, I do believe.
Yeah.
But they managed to maintain their upper bracket run this week, and they will crown themselves Winter Cup champions. And as I said before, this is the last of the standalone Winter Cups. In about 3 weeks' time, season 1 is going to be starting up. Yeah, why not? I'll be IQDrops. season one is starting up. I think a couple of weeks into February. I think the idea is we'll get the beginning of Diamond Doubles out of the way and set up, and then we will finish off the Winter Series. And as the Winter Series is finishing, Diamond Standard 3v3 Season 1 will start up. So just keep in touch on the Discord and on the website. We'll have all the information for when sign up opens up for these tournaments. But we will be back tomorrow night with Winter Series number 6. Is it 6? I think it's 6. And we'll another 1v1 series where everyone's going to be trying to win some points to get themselves into the top 8, which will become the top 8 grand final will be coming up at the start of February as well. And apart from that, we've got our first qualifier on Wednesday for Diamond Doubles Season 2, which is going to be really interesting. We've already got a fair few teams. Oh, look at that block. We've already got a fair few teams signed up for the qualifier already, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But thanks to all the players for playing today. It's been another mostly smoothly run tournament, apart from a small hiccup at the start. And thank you, Mike, again for joining me. We've actually managed to have a full successful stream without my internet cutting out, which is also good. And hopefully we'll get you back in. I don't know if you're free on Wednesday to join me for Diamond Doubles. I kind of enjoy doing the 1v1 on my own, so I'm gonna stick to doing that myself just now until I can like I said to you earlier, I'm going to be getting a better setup, and we're going to up the production value of our streams and stuff and make it a lot easier to bring casters in, because we had a little bit of trouble at the start of the stream actually getting our voice comms working. So if we get that moved onto PC, it makes life a lot easier for all of us. But yeah, that will be it for our stream this evening. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at around 8 PM for the 1v1 Winter Series number 6 stream, and hope to see you guys all there. We'll catch you later. Goodbye.